Oh God. Oh God, it's live. Oh God. It is live. And I've got to tell you folks, today is certainly going to be a day. All right, today is certainly going to be a day. I'm even going to turn on the other light. We have well over 20 to 30 odd codes to give away for early access for the Battlefield 6 beta. I thought I'd start today with a funny clip, just because I thought it'd be really funny.
Here I come.
I thought you'd like this one.
It's not looking good, Bev.
They're attacking objective Alpha.
I thought you'd like this one. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. What's a man to do, huh? What's a man to do, huh? Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon even. I've rested today a little bit because I've got to tell you folks, I was in the trenches. Let me just count how many codes we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 codes. So let me explain how this is going to work, right? Because you got to beat the bots, all right? You got to beat the bots. I don't want bots getting any of these codes. I want them going to you guys. That is my preference here. So the way this is going to go down is that... Let me know if the audio for this is too loud or too low, by the way. The way this is going to go down is that in the chat, you have to type in !TTB BF6. Just once. You don't have to do it any more than that, alright? Just once. Okay? Once you've done that... Too loud? Oh, I'll tell you what, let me invert this. So we'll put it up to there, and then we'll put it up to... Here we go. How about that? That's about right. Right. You just have to type it once. Once you've typed it once, what that's going to do is tell a bot that's working in the background to increase the trigger rate on him potentially posting those codes. Okay? Now, the way we're going to do this, folks, in order to avoid bots taking over the keys, because I want these keys going to real people. I don't want them going to, like, people we don't know, right? Once we've done that, this is what's going to happen. And a random code may appear on screen with a question mark at the end of it. Once you figure out what that digit may be, it could be a number, could be a digit, you slap it in the link and bush. That is your opportunity. There is going to be a very large amount of these available. Okay? That code is now up for grabs. If you figure out what the last digit is, you'll get in. It's quite a simple equation. And that's how we're going to stop the bots getting it, alright? We don't want the bots getting hold of it. We don't want the bots getting involved. I want it to go to you lot, alright? I'm going to be enabling duplication spam protection by Stream Elements, so that if you repeat the same text more than once, it will take you out in terms of, like, the chatbot deleting you. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay? This is gonna be a bit mad. It's fine. Alright? The filters are briefly gonna be turned on for a second. Bear with me. If you repeat the same thing more than once, you will get deleted. Okay? Good to see you all, folks. Guess the last character, and let me know if you got it. Each code will work once. The codes will continue to be replaced. So you'll see the code vanish, and then other codes will appear throughout the setup of this stream. So once you've got it, let me know. The rabbit says that he's got it. GG. Nice one. The last digit will always be either a number or a letter. And then once that happens, that will then vanish, and it will be replaced by another code that will be triggered again at a later time with the same setup. All right? You have to guess the last digit. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody, folks? Are we starting to understand how this is gonna pan out, folks? All right? Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Over 1,000 of you in the house. Oh dear. So you only have to type it in once per user, and bosh, you will have an increase in the code trigger rate. The code will appear more frequently. We've already had one go. We've got 30-something more to go throughout the process of this stream. So good to see you all. Do you need the dashes? You do not. And in the background, we've got some of our exclusive gameplay from the LA launch event. So it's good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. The open beta starts on Saturday for everybody. Early access is on Thursday. This is live, Rich. I am live talking to you, but the gameplay is older gameplay from the capture event. Do you know if drops tomorrow guarantee a code? Right, so we have codes for drops tomorrow on YouTube and Twitch. So on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, the drops are every 30 minutes of gameplay you watch of Battlefield 6, you will automatically receive a code. On YouTube, the codes are going to appear on screen like they are today, but slightly differently. Do all caps matter? No, they do not. So it's not a guarantee that you'll get a code. It simply means that the drop rate for those codes will increase, okay? So you're going to see codes appear on screen randomly throughout this stream with a missing digit to get you early access. And that's how we're beating the bots, because there are bots currently in everybody's YouTube and Twitch channel. I don't want them getting those codes. I want it going to you guys. And that code may appear at any given time on screen with a missing digit. You find the missing digit, you punch it in, wabosh. All right? And it will always be the last character. And to clarify, being a channel member or being a sub will not increase your odds, so please don't feel like paying me money is going to help, okay? And that is not me being sarcastic. I'm just making that fundamentally clear. All right? You got it? AJ got it. There we go. Wabosh. Job done. See? The system works, folks. The system works. You got it, then it redeemed? Ah. You got to get it right across the line, folks. Otherwise, it'll say you'll have it. Otherwise, it'll say you'll have it. All right? And we wouldn't want that now, would we? Wouldn't want a warm beer, would we? This is just a really basic way of doing this because I've seen a lot of bot farming online. I don't want that to happen to our audience. I want to give you guys a equal opportunity to get it across the line. But yeah, it's good to see you all. We're going to talk some Battlefield 6 as well. If you got any questions, obviously I've been playing the game for wow, I mean, gosh. How many hours have I played Battlefield 6 for now? 20 hours over in LA. Probably another 10 plus hours in labs or 20 hours in labs. And then even more hours giving early access feedback. So it's been busy. I've been doing a lot. How do you feel about the Jags' upcoming NFL season? Hopeful. Cautiously optimistic. I've got my Jags jersey ready, albeit slightly damp as a result of going to Universal. So tomorrow, if you watch any Twitch stream with drops enabled for 30 minutes, you will guarantee yourself a code, generic name. Today is an opportunity to get early access so that you can get one. And we'll see how it goes. Does sliding increase your speed for a moment or just lowering your hitbox? It doesn't seem like maybe a small speed boost depending on the terrain you go on. But it doesn't seem to like massively boost your speed. It's more just about changing your character's shape, so to speak. Look, the chat's going to be a little bit of carnage today, okay? So that's fine. Remember, you only need to type it in once. Please don't feel the need to type it in more times. I watched your excellent settings video, but I'm on a 21.9 by ultra wide. I believe the coefficient for that is 2.33. Unless you're talking about the vertical aim ratio. Those are slightly different for 21 by 9s. What I am going to do, actually, as well, during the process of this stream today, is I'm going to show you guys... I'm going to show you guys how the settings came about and how I got the controller settings across the line. In fact, we might even do that right now. I'll show you guys what my settings are looking like in 2042. If you've pre-ordered the game on Steam, it doesn't guarantee you access straight away. So the 7th to the 8th is early access for people who are Battlefield Labs testers or people who have codes. And then the 9th to the 10th is open from everybody. So it's basically 2 days early access for people who are, like, doing the thing. Remember, folks, you only need to type it in once. Alright? You don't need to type it in more than once. Need to update that Windows wallpaper? I will. I'm going to have to make a Battlefield version. I'm going to make a Battlefield version. Then again on the 14th to the 17th. Correct, yeah. Right, let me get the game capture rolling so you guys can see how I got my settings in 2042. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Because I've actually, like, really dialed in the controller settings. Thankfully, 2042, the only difference with 2042 is just that you need to change the, oh god, what was the experience code for this? Aim trainer BF 2042 ABJZ66 ABJZ66. So essentially the only thing you need to change with 2042 is you need to change the fact that the FOV is vertical, not horizontal. So in Battlefield 6 the FOV is horizontal, which goes up to 120. In 2042, it's vertical, and I think it only goes up to 100, which is, like, the same as a slightly different value. Right, so let me show you what settings we achieved. So, I used the AK as a baseline for this, because I think it's got a decent amount of recoil. I tried the SCAR as well.
We hit them hard, and we hit them fast.
So this will be the, this will be how, like, the settings worked out for me. So essentially, this is like snapping left and right really fast. Like, I can actually straight up move onto targets left and right really quickly. And then in terms of actually aiming down sight, it slows down pretty dramatically. So for those of you who are unaware here, I am using a controller. This is not... I read both, Joshua. This is not keyboard and mouse. I've done my best to get keyboard and mouse-like aiming out of a controller. Why was the FOV vertical in 2042? Not really sure, Clive. Just a dev choice. So you can kind of see, like, how these settings are working for me. How do I enable, there's a way to enable, like, unlimited ammo on this, if I recall correctly, but, oh well. So you can kind of get a feel for, like, this is what the controller settings are going to look like when you play them in Battlefield 6 tomorrow. So hopefully that's like a pretty good look at what that looks like for you guys. Enjoyed seeing you on Pulse Check. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. This is a really cool little aim training simulator as well. Let me try something that's one thing I never really tried is I never really tried using this on a light machine gun, so I'm gonna give that a go. Let's go for the let's go for the advances. So if you wanted to test out the controller settings, you can test them in 2042 like I've done. Can you show us how fast you can rotate while zoomed in? So this is how quickly you can move left and right while zoomed in. It's 1-to-1 with your hip fire. It's only when you go over a target does it slow down, which is what we want. So the big one for me is like over range. When you're over a target, you'll still get good like aim assist slowdown. Enough that you can be accurate over range. Will you be doing drops of the beta based on view time tomorrow? Yeah, Twitch drops will be live tomorrow. I also have YouTube drops live tomorrow as well. We will be live first thing from about 8 o'clock in the morning. I play on a 55-inch TV. How do I adapt your settings to suit this? Thank you very much for the super chat, Dilo. So if you're on a 55-inch TV, you want to calculate your FOV based on the distance to your television. So it depends how far back you're sitting from your TV. So let me just quickly pull it up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. FOV distance calculator. So if you say you're like, I don't know, let's say 100 centimeters away from 55 inches on a single screen, this will kind of give you what you're looking for. Let me pull up the display cap. So there's a website here called fovcalculator.com. All TVs are 16:9. If you've got a wide screen monitor, you can adjust accordingly, right? So for me, I am approximately 30 centimeters from a 27-inch screen, and it's a single display. So if I put this down to, I always put these on Dirt Rally, I think I use normally, and it will tell me the exact FOV that it thinks I should be using. So if you're somebody who's using, say, a 55-inch TV, and you're more like, let's say about 1.5 meters, what's 1.5 meters away, which is 150 centimeters, this will say, okay, well, cool, you should be on 51. All right? Now, that's if you're playing a racing game. My suggestion to you is that if you're on a TV at distance, I would aim for 90 to 100. If you're on a monitor at close range, I would say 110 to 115. That would be my suggestion to all of you, okay? Because quick maths and all of that indicates that's the way. So yeah, these are the controller settings I locked in. I'm just going to quickly try it with a sniper as well, because that's the only other thing I haven't done. I haven't actually tried sniping with these settings. How will I know if I get a code? Tomorrow, on Twitch, you'll just be given it access, link it to your EA account. Today, you have to redeem it when they flash on screen. Oh, somebody else has joined my aim trainer. Yeah, this is feeling good. Yeah, these settings are ridiculous, dude. You couldn't find the ADS FOV on Battlefield 6 settings? I think they're like buried away in the advanced settings. Yeah, this feels insane. Holy shit. I'm gonna be a sniping menace tomorrow. The controller video settings are available on the channel right now if you are interested. If you're somebody who like hasn't dialed in your controller settings, it's on the channel. You can check it out. They work exactly the same in 2042. With the only difference and variable being that 2042 uses vertical FOV, not horizontal FOV. mean, I'm not going to miss with these tomorrow. Even if I had a moving target, I'm pretty sure they would just get nailed. Oh, nice one, Corey. Well done. I'm glad you got the code, buddy. So yeah, these are the settings I've been using. These are the settings that I tested all of yesterday. As you can see, they're working pretty well. So if you are, if you're somebody who was looking for controller settings, check out the channel on YouTube. All there, all perfect. If you want to shoot straight tomorrow, I'm your guy.
Hostile is down. Reloading. Cover me.
Which will be the better input? Honestly, I think it'll be about the same. Like, I think it's quite balanced. I think over range, keyboard and mouse will still have an advantage. Right, let's get back to some gameplay, shall we? Dismiss that. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I'm doing well, Artie. See ya.
If you're already a Labs member, you already have access, Chapel. Yep. Correct. Tomorrow on Twitch, everybody gets a code after 30 minutes, Roy. Today, it's a bit of a free-for-all, I ain't gonna lie. Figure we could have a little, you know, just a little chat about Battlefield today. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Right, before we carry on, I do want to talk about some of the news that's come up with Battlefield, because there has been some very interesting news articles that have gone live. I don't know if you guys have seen this. So, Battlefield 6 last night had some news come out about introducing classic maps. So here we go. So Battlefield 6 will introduce classic maps based on fan or player requests. And I can already see where this is going. We want to choose the best possible one to bring back the good old days of playing Battlefield. So, in an interview with Taiwanese media GNN during the Battlefield multiplayer showcase, director Anna Navarrick revealed that Battlefield Studios will introduce classic versions of maps based on player or fan requests. Right? They go on to explain that they want to choose the best possible one to bring back the good old days of playing Battlefield. And in response to the same question, game designer Jack Carlson adds that Portal's new Forge-like tools will allow players to create their own game ideas and versions. Interesting. They've introduced a couple of maps that they think could come back. Operation Metro, Nashar Canal, Sign Crossing, Grand Bazaar. Do you know what's crazy? Grand Bazaar has never had a remaster. Grand Bazaar has never had a remaster. How mad is that? Like, when you think about it. Grand Bazaar has never had, like a... Was it Grand Bazaar or Talal Market? I think Grand Bazaar had like a light remaster, and it kind of got put forward. But Talal Market never had a remaster, and neither did Locker. And Grand Bazaar was only remastered in Hardline, so a lot of people just genuinely didn't know it was a thing. Why does my phone play 1.7? Ooh. Pearl Market? Yeah, I hear it. Pearl Market's like solid. Like, oh gosh. Pearl Market was like a proper classic throwback as well, and we just haven't really like seen it since. We've given away 3 keys so far, Bung. Sorry, folks. I'm just replying to something because I've got, I've actually got a sponsored Battlefield stream tomorrow. I personally think that if you like, I actually think people are going to prefer like Siege of Cairo and Empire State to anything like Locker or Metro. But don't get me wrong, like Locker and Metro are just like grindy maps. But in reality, like, you want flanking stuff, and at least in this, you can get flanks. Do you know what I mean? Port Royale, thank you for the channel membership. I appreciate you. The recoil in Battlefield 6 seems really controllable, especially on LMGs. I would say, like... So let me describe how recoil kind of works. Like, when you're firing your gun stationary... you just get raw recoil. When you fire your gun whilst moving, you get like a small amount of deviation akin to Battlefield 4. But then like, the way I've always sort of said it to people is like, like there are recoil patterns, but if you pull down, like, you know, it's like any Battlefield really, you pull down, you get the job done, right? So it's not too bad. How does it feel like Bullet Bloom? Not quite Bullet Bloom, I would say. It's like... It's very reminiscent of Battlefield 4. Like, burst fire is very popular over ranges. If you use too much, like, if you go full auto and you try to start running around, that's going to, like, hamper you. Stuff like that, essentially, is kind of how it goes. It's just marketing, dark shit, you know what I mean? Look, it is what it is. It doesn't mean I like it. Yeah, I mean, we've got YouTube drops and Twitch drops tomorrow, the second it goes live. So, you know, it's kind of helpful in the sense of, like, you'll be able to, if you're watching on Twitch, you automatically get a code after half an hour. If you're watching on YouTube, codes are randomly going to appear on stream tomorrow. Today, for both platforms, codes are going to randomly appear on screen with a missing digit for you guys to get the code. Some of you, I've been told, some of you, if you redeem the code at the same time, there is a chance that more than one of you will get in. I've been told that on more than one occasion, that is something that can occur. So, you know, I'm hoping this method stops the bots getting it. It means real players get the code, which is what I want. And then on top of that, like, it does mean that the guys who, like, actually want to play the game are going to get it, not, like, bots who are going to try and resell the codes, because there are a lot of bots right now trawling the internet to try and get these codes. Early access starts tomorrow in the morning. I believe it's 9 AM UK time. So today is literally just flashing them on screen. I want people who actually watch the channel and want to chat about Battlefield to get the codes. And I also want people, like, who actually want to play the game to get the codes, not bots who are just scanning for chats and trying to get them instantly. 22,000 people in queue. What the hell is going on? Dude, are there actually 22,000 people in preload? We still got loads of codes, by the way. We got like 30 or something codes to give away today. Hold up. Sorry, I need to see this. Apparently there are like 22,000 people queued to get into Battlefield 6. Can we take a look? This is footage from the LA event, Crossbow Mike. I was flown out to Los Angeles to, like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I was in the reveal event for Battlefield 6. Oh, there's an update. Okay, I'll download the update first, and then we'll have a look at that. But apparently there's like 22,000 people trying to play. Yeah, this is footage from the reveal event where I was flown to LA to play the game early. We were live. It was great. I had a great time. What mode is it with 48 players? That was Breakthrough. Breakthrough isn't always 64 players. It depends on the size of the map. Sometimes it's 48, and it actually plays better. I remember sending that to Angelica. Jeez. This is pre-recorded gameplay. I am actually live, though. Like, the person you were seeing chatting to you is here. This is just unreleased gameplay from my time in LA, okay? There are 22,600 people in queue. It was nice to see, even though so many streamers were at the LA event, that you got picked as a Battlefield OG for the interview. Yeah, man, like, it was nice. I don't really, like, know how. I don't really know what the process was behind that. I just know that, like, I simply got told, yeah, like, you're gonna be the first interview. Like, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, oh, alright. It was nice, though. Like, we were kind of prioritized a little bit, I feel. Like, me and the boys were on stream quite a lot. It sort of felt like they went, all right, like, you know, these are guys who have played Battlefield before, went away, and now they're back, and we want them to kind of enjoy it. Mine OG before Jack Frags. No, Jack Frags is the OG. Oh my god, the beta is opening. Right, let's find out how many people are currently queuing for Battlefield 6, shall we? Come on, this is going to be well funny. It's going to be a lot of them, isn't it? I want to know how many people are actively queuing for Battlefield 6 to get in. I mean, I can probably check the community page, can't I? If I... Community hub right now shows 13,000 people in game. And that's just for Steam. This doesn't include EA app. These guys are laughing, bro. EA, bro, increase your budget, because it's about to go crazy. There's 23,000 people just queued to get in. Oh. I really hope their servers don't crash tomorrow. I really hope their servers don't crash tomorrow. I mean, they literally should just say whatever the server capacity they thought they were going to have tomorrow, maybe just double it. 23,000 people just sat there to game. That is like clinically insane.
Be advised, attack support needed on the marked objective.
Better increase that budget by quadrupling it. Look, whatever their plans are in terms of servers, I hope they don't crash, bro. 23,000 people, dude. So I'm assuming that 23,000 is like Steam, EA app, PS5, and Xbox. I'm assuming that's everyone. I mean, I guess that's why they're being cautious about the early access period in terms of like handing out codes and stuff. Because I guess they don't want the servers to be overwhelmed too early on day one. But my oh my, is that insane. It's 23,000 as well on Xbox. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. That's literally insane. Like, I've never seen anything like that. I honestly don't think I've seen that kind of anticipation for a game in a very, very long time. The code is just for early access, Roston, when they appear on screen. If you get into the servers, do not disconnect ever. Super Gamer, thank you for the Prime on Twitch. Down to 22,000. Dude, like, so I'm assuming if you can't get into the servers, you can't change your settings. So, like, maybe just have my settings video on standby in a window tomorrow. But when you do get in. Because that's insane, dude. I love that there's just 23,000 dudes just sat there. I was in labs. Can I load up right now? If you were in labs, you automatically have access to the early access. Yes, correct. Would you say Gunplay is closer to BF4 2042? I'd say it's somewhere in between the two, actually. Battlefield 4's towards the end of its life cycle felt quite floaty in places. I think 2042 felt quite precise in some places, so it's somewhere between the two of them, I'd say. I'd actually say the gunplay it feels most like is Battlefield 5, but with modern weapons. Like, that's the way I would describe it personally. BF5, but with modern weapons.
To the best of my knowledge, the beta starts at 9 AM UK time. Can I use the blowtorch on people? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's 60 FPS on console, 5 cats, and it goes up to, I think, around 89 to 90 in performance mode. I think PS5 Pro specifically has a slightly higher FPS count, because they do have a specific version for PS5 Pro. It's 9 AM GMT, which means 10 AM BST, right? What time are you going live on Twitch tomorrow? I'm probably going to go live an hour early. I'm going to go live an hour early, queue into the servers, and I'm just going to let the gameplay run. So you guys can see early access footage. Oh, it's 10 AM Central European time, so it's 9 AM BST, which is 8 AM GMT.
We've lost over half our forces. Let's stay alert.
Slash UCC. Where am I going to play? Yeah, so 9 AM British Summer Time, it goes live tomorrow. So 8 UTC. So that would be 4 AM East Coast, 1 AM West Coast. No, sorry, 5, no. Yeah, 4 AM East Coast. Something like that. Who knows, bro? I've lost count. Math is not mathing anymore. They should let us in the firing range for now, at least. It feels valid. Us Labs players have a lot to look forward to down the line, yes. A certain third mode appears to be coming to Labs. Somebody tried to defib kill me like 3 times at the event. Like a good 3 or 4 times. By the way, folks, drop a like if you're watching on YouTube, a little follow if you're watching on Twitch. I appreciate you all being here. How does sniping feel? I'm pretty sure the sweet spot mechanic is in the game. Where, like, it's a guaranteed kill at certain ranges. But I don't know what the sweet spot is. Lucky you cut! I know, right? Like, I think the sweet spot is in the game, but I don't know how. Do I even want to look at my phone right now? Got a message from... We got a message from Repulse, and he's like, you cooked on the video, I'm about to be frying tomorrow. Oh dear. Love the settings video. I'm glad you did, man. Oh, holy crap. Oh, don't tell me. Did Stod raid? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Did Stod raid? Oh, no. Oh, no. Either Stod's raided or he just gave me a shout out because Twitch is moving mad. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure Stod has like 7,000 people watching it right now. Ah, put a headshot on TP's head top, bro. Stoddy sent us all here. Oh, God. 9,000. All right, GG. Game's gone. Stoddy said you would give key. Nice. This is... What a country, bro. Oh, dear. We're actually in the trenches, bro. We're in a whole new world of the trenches. I do have a lot of keys. We will be giving them away. It will be appearing on Twitch and YouTube. So let me explain how this is all going to work. In fact, let me explain how this is all going to work. All right. So right now, today, if you're watching right now,
I have like 40-ish keys. Those keys are going to appear on screen randomly with a missing digit that anybody can punch into their account. Okay? Lovely, right? Tomorrow, when the actual thing goes live, if you're watching on YouTube, there will be dedicated drops of YouTube keys that will only appear on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, you will get automatic video game access after 30 minutes of viewing. The reason that we are doing the on-screen setup today is to stop bots from scraping chats and taking the keys. I want the code in and around my mouth. Nice. It's just a very simple... It could be a digit, it could be a number, it could be any number or letter. It's just to give everybody equal opportunity to get a code, specifically not any of the bots on the internet, because screw those guys. Sound good? How do I do secure boot? It says it's off. So you basically just want to say, ah, ha, 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 Tomo held it. Sorry. Nope, just Lucky Hider. There are guides online, Leggy, on how to turn on secure boot. Why can't you DM to people? Because at the moment will probably have too many people to do that across both platforms. If they have drops enabled, yes, Stitch. Yeah, secure boot needs to be enabled in your BIOS. Most people with modern systems will automatically have it on anyway. This was me realizing I was on a team that was going to get rolled. So I basically just decided to firm the damage and try and be greedy and snipe. I was at the event in Los Angeles, Kanga. I was flown to LA to play the game early. Why is the queue so big if the game starts tomorrow? Because people are just absolutely fiending to play Battlefield 6, bro. People are just fiending to do it, bro. Can we watch Twitch today for a code? No, not today. Tomorrow. EA or Steam, there's a specific website which is appearing on a timer in both chats on Twitch and YouTube. Current queue is 6,500. How are you finding it compared to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4? I would say if Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 5 had a baby, it would be Battlefield 6. That would be my description. In terms of core mechanics, in terms of how the game works, that would be my description. Freeman, thank you for the raid. Probably not wise, if I'm honest. It's about to turn into some kind of biblical hellhole in here. It's gonna get a bit mental. But thank you very much, Freeman. I appreciate you. And I know for a fact that Freeman has deliberately told his audience to join and say exclamation mark drops because he's just that kind of guy. When code, please. Give code. Oh, dear. Game's gone. The game is gone. Oh, God. The game is gone, bro. See, the worst part is I know that Stod has malicious intentions to raid this soon, and there are 9,000 people in his chat. I don't think I'm ready for that, if I'm honest. If I'm honest. You have to link your EA account, Tomcaster. So how come you're going to put codes up today? Because I'm a nice guy. That's how. I like to give people random opportunities to get access to codes early, because I'm just a good fella. You know what I'm saying? Just a handsome, nice fella. One proper question. Did you hear Tommy's passionate comment about you during the LA session? Do you mean the one where he called me a cunt? Yes, I did. And it was absolute cinema. I've been told that... So, like, obviously, EA, like, make reports of, like, all the creators who are, like, at the event and, like, obviously how the content went, you know, whether or not people like the streams or whatever. And, like, I've been told that for the UK's report, we're just right at the top with that clip. Like, that is just all there is. Like, I've been told that that is literally just, like, the top of the report for that just says, 2 Angry Gamers, Tactical Brit, Lachlan, UK. Would you guys want to see the clip? Shall I post the clip because it's funny? Go on. We'll play the clip quickly just because it is hilarious. There really is no way around it. I'm trying to remember whether I posted it. Did I do it here? Here we go, here.
Okay. Years. Okay, years.
Chopper?
Why can't I turn the sound up on this? Here we go.
Okay. Years. Okay, years.
Chopper?
Small arms fire on choppers, by the way.
Let's go!
Come on! Let's go! Can you turn it down?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, nice. Fucking Lachlan, you cunt!
We're live on stream, Tommy.
We're live on
Right, they
stream.
changed the rules.
It's the best clip in the world. Because it's just like, we're live on stream, Tommy.
Chopper?
Small arms fire on choppers, by the way.
Let's go! Come on!
Let's go! Can you turn it down?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, nice. Fucking Lachlan, you cunt!
We're live on stream, Tommy.
Alright, they changed the rules.
Sponsored.
They changed the rules.
We're live. It's alright, they've changed the rules. Oh, God. Every time I watch that, it makes me laugh, dude. It's fine, they've changed the rules. Oh, gosh. They've changed the rules, it's fine. It's... Oh, gosh. Tomo instantly... Do you know what the hilarious part is? If you go and watch Tomo's stream back from that clip, he literally is doing, like, his intro, he's talking away, being his handsome face on stream, which he doesn't do often, right? And he unmutes and says, right, I'm going to turn on game comms now. Let's see how long it takes for Tommy to call somebody a c. And then literally 30 seconds later, he screamed it down the mic. And so, yeah, the best part about it is Tommy's like, wow, that's a great, like, that was a good shot. And then he realizes it's me. And then he's like, he just turns around. Because Tommy's, like, in the venue. Tommy sat, like, here on the second level. And I'm sat literally right below him on the ground floor. So, so he screamed it under the assumption that I would definitely hear it. Oh, gosh. It doesn't get bad than that. As far as clips goes, that was S tier. They're not working, YB, because they're being redeemed in real time, dude. I entered all the digits, but somebody beat me. Rough. Look, it's a bit of a lottery today, alright? But a lottery's everybody getting a chance versus nobody getting a chance. Yes, on Twitch, Egan, yes. Watched your controller setup video yesterday. Thank you so much for that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I am speaking to the DICE devs soon because it shouldn't take a mathematical degree to figure out how to make controller settings good. There are a couple of things that really annoy me about their settings. So, like, for example, if you're using uniform soldier aiming, if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, the value should automatically be 0, right? And then if you're playing on controller, the value should automatically be 178. Like, they know what input device people are using. And they also know what aspect ratio people's displays are. So why did they make it so that, like, you could change those settings? And why are they out of the box incorrect? So, like, out of the box, your uniform soldier aiming is 133. And then out of the box, your vertical aim ratio is 40. So both of those are just completely wrong settings. Unlucky, Victor. Nice one. Hope you enjoy, buddy. Sleep tight in Australia. He's more than just a forehead, I promise. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, that is the case, Fidash. But that is specifically just tomorrow. Today, we're giving out slightly earlier codes. How long is today's stream scheduled for? I think we'll go for about 3 hours, give or take. Where are my shoes right now? They are in the original box, which I had to rustle back from hotel staff, by the way. I don't know why they did this. I had a shoebox in the hotel room, and the shoebox in question actually is a custom Battlefield 6 shoebox. Like, it's grey, and then it has, like, engineer, support, recon, assault, right? And they tried to throw it away. Like, it was in my room, and they tried to throw it away. I was like, why have you done that? I literally, I went down to stuff. I was like, there was a shoebox in my room. Why have they taken it? Like, they didn't bin the shoes. The shoes obviously weren't in them, but the box is also part of that, and they nearly threw it away. And I was like, why have you done, like, please don't, like, I literally said to them, I was like, look, unless it's very obviously rubbish and in a bin, please don't touch anything. Like, just leave it there. Like, that's basically what I said to them. For mouse and keyboard, it should be 0, correct, Ivan? Yeah, tomorrow on Twitch, Staz, if you watch for half an hour, you get a code. Today, so let me explain how this works one last time. Today, right now, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, codes are going to randomly appear on screen with a missing digit. I have 50 of them or so. You'll see a digit go missing. You can redeem it on the website. As long as your account is linked, job done, you're in. Tomorrow, when it actually is live, on Twitch, if you watch for 30 minutes, you automatically get a code. On YouTube, codes are going to appear in batches on screen. So we managed to achieve both. Our lovely EA contact at EA for the United Kingdom actually fought for us to get YouTube drops and Twitch drops. So W-Mans, love to him for doing that. You'll be able to achieve both tomorrow. And of course, we will be live. Hey, Wicked, thank you very much for the channel Prime. I appreciate you. And it will be starting tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning in the United Kingdom, which is 9 a.m. BST, 8 a.m. UTC, 3 a.m. East Coast, midnight LA time. If we got a code on the LA streams, do I put that in the EA app or what? You put it in a website, English gentleman, that then is tied to your EA account across Steam, etc., etc. I'll post a link to that site because it is excessively convoluted in places. And then, yeah. You redeem that on that website, link to your accounts, and it lets you straight in. I'm calling in sick tomorrow for the Bayer. Dude, like, 23,000 people waiting in the pre-game lobby just to do their settings is actually clinically insane. Like, absolutely clinically insane. I actually, like, last night, like, I literally had to go through my phone and start disabling notifications because Battlefield content has been popping off so much for me that, like, I literally had to slow down. Spartan, thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate you. I took a day off to copy your settings. Nice one, Stoney. Go bully Silk with them, seeing as you're from the same region.
Hostiles have secured Alpha. I have eyes on a hostile sniper east of your location.
Just had a message from Stod, said, 2 o'clock, I'm sorry. What a geezer. What a madness. What a madness.
Enemy forces have taken objective Charlie. Our forces have neutralized Bravo.
Well, I suppose it's time to show another key on stream, isn't it? You know? Do you know what the crazy thing is from the event? I remember, like, using this LMG for the first time and thinking, wow, this thing has no recoil. And then I saw a clip of it in real life. And, like, this LMG, you can literally hold it in one hand and it doesn't move. Like, it's been designed to have no recoil. Russ, drop me a DM on either, like, Instagram or Twitter, because I'll forget if you do it here, and I'll have a look. The servers are going to fry when the beta goes live. Do you know what? I'm actually, because it's funny. I'm gonna put it in the group chat with EA that I have. Whatever server capacity is planned for tomorrow. Double it. Am I going to a Black Ops 7 event? I have not been invited to Con Next if invites have gone out so far. I've yet to receive any information on that. If invites have happened.
We say again, all objectives lost.
War tape audio does exist. I'm going high dynamics personally. Oh god.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
Oh god. Holy shit, we got a golden Kappa train is incoming on Twitch. You can get a golden Kappa exclusive emote for 24 hours. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Let's regroup.
Mad. Yeah, Stod literally just messaged me and said, I'm sorry. I was on PC using a PS5 controller. Do not redeem! A golden Kappa train on Twitch. Bloody hell. FOV shouldn't matter for the coefficient. It's aspect ratio? Correct, yes. Your FOV is in relation to the distance between your display and the size of your display. The coefficient that you use depends on the aspect ratio, as does your vertical aim ratio.
Our attack on
Which is why, I shit you not, I literally had to use Wolfram Alpha, which is a mathematical software for nerds, to chart it out on a screen.
We took back the objective.
What part of Britain am I chilling in? I am from London. The footage you are seeing, yes, is PlayStation button prompts on PC. This is from the event in LA that I was flown out to play the game at. Bro had to bring up MATLAB. No banner, bro. I literally had to bring up, like, I had to bring out Wolfram Alpha to figure it out. To do the maths for it. Yeah, the codes will always be missing a digit. Yeah, bots for Battlefield 6 aren't really a surprise, to be honest with you, Raul. Just because there are low population regions like South Africa, Australia at times. So backfilling some servers where real players aren't available is not a bad idea, to be honest with you. How often do I drop codes? They will be dropping periodically, about every 15 minutes or so, to the best of my knowledge. What's your education background? I have a undergraduate degree in philosophy, politics, and economics, and a master's degree in international security. And I also have a degree in getting no bitches and staying indoors and playing Battlefield. Oh dear. Game's gone. Game's gone. I've got a PhD in no bitches? Yeah, fair. I hear it, bro. I've got a PhD in being locked in my office, G. You're living the best like. Forget away. Bro wrote in chat, you're living the best life. Forget slags, acquire currency. I wish I could get that on a soundboard, bro. Oh my god. Forget slags, acquire currency. That's hilarious, dude. What have I just read? International security, what the hell is that? Making sure you don't get blown up by bombs is kind of the basis of it. Or doing the blowing. Yeah, apparently we have a golden kappa train coming in on Twitch. I have no idea what that means. I'm clearly not a Twitch main. Forget slags, collect tags. What a streak this is, by the way. Wow. Look at me just start piecing doms. Look at this. Uh, 2.33 is for 21:9. If you're using a 21:9 monitor, you want your uniform soldier aiming coefficient to be 2.33 on controller, 0 on mouse and keyboard. Okay? 0 on mouse and keyboard. That was a crazy streak. Less wench, more bench. That's crazy. Oh dear. You guys are funny, man. Oh god, it's Jova. Yep, Stod's just started, hasn't he? It's not looking good, Brev. I'm gonna have to put chat in slow mode, aren't I? Game's gone. Oh yeah, Stod's just raided. Like, normally when you get a raid, it's like, oh man, thanks for the raid. And now it's like, Stod's just raided 7,000 people. Yeah, Brev, it's looking nice. Yeah, it's looking nice in the world. Jesus Christ, dude.
Stop, big man. You've busted the thing, bro. Oh, look at this streak. Chat, you joined at a great time. Look at this streak. Great time. Oh, it's so Joe. Need a message start. Watch this streak, fellas. Lock in with me on this streak. Thank you to the 6,000 of you on Twitch. Automod is trying his best. Oh god, it's over. Watch this streak, chat. Watch this streak. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. I had to teach some COD guys how to play Battlefield. Look at this streak. Look at this streak. This is footage from the event in LA, for those of you who are joining us. Well, I guess it's time to reveal a code. I don't know why. I figured my alarm. So it's just like, here's a hype bro. Which, thanks. Thank you for the primes. Jesus Christ, dude. I've got slow-mo enabled and it doesn't even make a difference. Jesus Christ, dude. Stop. How did Ella deal with this? Because now I'm panicking, because I'm going to lose my job. So for those of you who are just joining us, codes will be appearing randomly on screen. My mods will also be whispering some of you in chat who have followed and dropping you codes randomly as well. Ben423, hell yeah, got it. Thank you. There we go. Bush. Well done. It's because Ella is GOAT. Ella is GOAT. Yeah, big man. Like, some Ella, whatever. Add another 0, bro. Do you need to go up to Stod and be like, big man? Add another 0. That's what you need to say to him. He owes you one well-cooked meal this evening. Jesus Christ, dude. Tactical Red, did you have a laugh? Well, you know, Swag and Aiden, obviously, the thing I would say is, like, they probably would have played well at the Battlefield event had they had decent settings. The out-of-the-box controller settings are terrible. Like, they genuinely are terrible. This is a very fun code method. I think it will slap. I like giving everybody a little opportunity, you know what I mean? That's a dry roast dinner sorted for Ella then. Jesus Christ. Game's gone, mate. Game's gone. The code goes into the EA website, folks. So there's a specific EA website. Let me update the instructions on Twitch. Just because it'll be a little bit easier for you lot. Easier for you lot to follow.
Bloody hell. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had some pretty pop-off chats before. 23 crown, good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. 4,000 of you on Twitch, nearly 2,000 of you on YouTube. There's a lot going on, bruv. Oh, by the way, this was a really sick streak of this chat. Hold up. We need to watch this together. Like, this was the first time I actually got to, like, dash around the place a fair bit. We have been given early access codes by EA, folks. So if you're wondering, how does Bossman have codes? This is how. So I have about 30-ish left. We've given out maybe 10 to 20 already. All in all, I had 55 codes. I'm not going to do the math off the top of my head. So slow mode is working overtime right now. You guys are putting in the shift. If you have any questions about Battlefield 6, feel free to ask away. Obviously, I was there with Stod, with the boys, playing the game. The code has to be redeemed on a specific website, which is being linked in chat every 5 minutes or in the pinned message on on Twitch. And it has to be redeemed on that website with your associated PlayStation account, Steam account, EA account, etc., etc. Lex has just very helpfully posted it in chat. And then tomorrow, so let me explain. Today, codes are appearing randomly in front of you on the screen for you to attempt to redeem, okay? As a fair system to stop bots from potentially pinching those codes. And if you're watching on Twitch, my mods may whisper you and send you a code at random, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, you have to confirm, by the way, to that mod that you are not a bot. If you're watching on YouTube, the codes will appear on screen as well. And tomorrow, so that's right now. This is right now. Tomorrow, if you're watching on Twitch, you will get a code every 30 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, codes will appear randomly on the stream. So that's tomorrow. Today, codes are appearing randomly on stream throughout the entire stream. What if we are a bot? Jeej. How long are you playing on streaming for? I'm currently at work and can't redeem. At least a few more couple hours. Hold up. 23 crown. I've got you on Discord, haven't I? I've got some spares for... There we go. Dude, I'm so excited. This looks absolutely amazing. Honestly, I had a really good time with it. And I honestly can see how Bad Company 2 did inspire this game in terms of how they made it. Like, you can see visibly how Bad Company 2 had its impact on this game, for sure, for sure. Bloody hell.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta.
Just gonna send Stod a video of what he's done to my chat. Cheers, bro. Anything you'd like to see changed? I think a lot of the balancing stuff is going to change. Like, for me personally, from what I've seen, there's a couple of things with balancing that's just not working properly. So seeing that get fixed is probably going to be an essential.
I got enemy in sight.
Addison, thank you for the 5 super chat. How did you find air gameplay? Nice to see you involved with the launch stuff. Hope LA and traveling goes well. Yeah, it was cool, man. I found the vehicles to be quite good in terms of flying. The helicopters, I think, feel quite weighty this time around. They still need work. They're not perfect. I'm not a big helicopter main, so I wouldn't know the full ins and outs of it. But it felt like in a helicopter, if you made the conscious decision to go for a strafe and you lost altitude, you were like, not punished for that decision, but you had to commit to it. There was no like suddenly pulling out of it, which is how it should be, right? As a balancing thing. It lets you get RPG'd. On jets, like I spoke to Silk a little bit about jets and he said they felt really good. So if Silk's happy with jets, you know, I think that's the answer, right? For me personally, like as somebody who sort of, my biggest play thing are tanks and IFVs. And honestly, I think I had a decent time with both of those. I think maybe they could be slightly more responsive in places, but you know, it's little balancing tweaks. I don't think anything from a conceptual standpoint is not working. When dropping bombs, how do you know where they may hit? Is there a reverse view and flying to see where stuff hits? So as you select the bombs, there's a small circle that appears below your plane in third-person view. We have spoken to the devs about making sure that in cockpit you can actually see, like the radar below, essentially. Because the only issue right now is like this circle you're seeing on screen right now is how you drop bombs. You can't actually see the placement of the bombs when you're in the cockpit. There's no like display. The lean mechanic is like an auto lean, like if you're mantling over certain things, but you know, it's not really like no bomb sight for cockpit view is horrendous. Yeah, I think it's something that's being added, or it will be added fairly quickly. It's not something I'm too worried about. I really like that there's a lot of surface to, like air to surface missiles. Any VTOL aircraft in the game so far? Not in a minute, no. Do you think they're going to fix the shotgun until the beta tomorrow? I think the shotgun will be fixed for the beta, correct. Either that or they might vault it. Well, there was a fair number of air-to-surface missiles. Did you or will you play in HDR? I tried to turn it off. It was on at one point, and then we kept having to turn it off. HDR on Windows isn't a great implementation. I'm sure it will look good on console. Like HDR on Xbox and HDR on PlayStation 5 actually looks good. But HDR on Windows has always looked a bit shoddy. I used some of the DMRs. There is one DMR that can be a two-shot if you land the right hits. It's a very slow firing thing. Oh, this is cool, by the way, the ejection sound. Like, you can actually eject from the jet and it makes a lot of audio. One thing they do need to change is the parachutes. They've obviously got really fast parachutes for, they've got really fast parachutes for, like, the Battle Royale. Obviously, because, you know, you need to have quick parachutes in a BR. But in multiplayer, the parachutes are a little bit too quick, so you can kind of like parachute way too far in multiplayer. Hostile Jalapeno, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Maybe the codes were the friends we made on the way. Maybe they were, bro. Maybe they were. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. Addison, thank you for the prime. Watched your controller setup video last night. Nice, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Got the code, but somebody confirmed it before. Any news about progression systems or medals? I'm not really sure, actually. I like playing with HDR off on my game. Yeah, I've never played with HDR. No, stop, don't say that. Stop, don't say that. Stop, don't say that. Oh, bro. Stop's trying to get me set up, bro. Gosh, thank you for the prime. Oh, dear. For 21 by 9, if you're using controller, your coefficient should be 2.33. For 16 by 9, it should be 1.78. If your keyboard and mouse, it should be 0. Fury with the 2 gifted. Stoddy resubscribing with a prime. Rushy with a prime. Oof. Not the hype train, goodness gracious. Why is your stream so crispy? Because I'm so crispy.
We're targeting objective Delta.
What time am I live tomorrow? Very early is the answer. I'll be getting up quite early indeed. L gameplay, we lost. L gameplay, we lost. I want to see if, let me see if Jaff and Benny are still farming, because I know they got, like, the AFK farm on YouTube today. Yeah, Jaff's on 6k. Yeah, Benny's on 23,000. He's never logging off. Fireborn on 3.6k. Nice, dude. Love that. Yeah, YouTube occasionally just decides, do you know what? Today specifically, you know, today specifically, we're going to pump everybody's numbers. It's like, oh, okay. Cheers, YouTube, I guess. Well, I guess we'll just take that then.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Well, there's no point doing that. Being live that early makes no sense, James. The lean mechanic is, like, not by choice. It's like a contextual lean. I personally don't like contextual lean, so I've always turned it off. Mod, I'm good looking. Send a code over. How many channel points is a code worth? You guys are funny, man. Look, I'm just trying to give you guys as many opportunities as possible to get a code, and I'm also trying to do it in a way where nobody gets screwed over. Do you know what I mean? Which is hard as a streamer, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, I'm sure there are more efficient ways to try and get this done, but I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets a chance. None of the bots get it. You know what I mean?
The enemy have captured Bravo.
Do you know what? I've just realized, it's dawned upon me that the infamous Lachlan UK... So, for those of you who haven't seen this clip, and we've played it a couple of times on stream now, but we're going to play it again because it's funny.
Okay, years. Okay, years. Chopper? Small arms fire on choppers, by the way.
So for those of you who haven't seen this clip,
Okay, years. Okay, years. Chopper? Small arms fire on choppers, by the way. Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Can you turn it down? Yeah. Oh, nice. Fucking Lachlan, you can't!
We're live on stream, Tommy.
Alright, they changed the rules. They changed the rules.
it just dawned upon me, this is the second time that I got tag, because I killed them at the start of the round too, look. That's Tommy and Bong again. So I got them twice. Oh my god, dude. I got them twice, dude.
So, Ella, you don't have to mod for me, but I'm going to make you a mod anyway, just because it makes me feel safe. You are under no obligation to do anything. Please go and eat or leave me alone at some point. But, like, much like Stod, you've been mod. Don't do anything. Just let the carnage continue. Who cares? Oh, dear. Yeah, I just realized it's the second time that I hit tag with a rocket. I went to a 36,000 hour queue. Sorry, 36,000 people queue. Jesus Christ. I mean, we'll have to check it in a second. Do you guys want to check the queue? Chat, type 1 in chat if we should check the queue. Type 2 if we leave the gameplay. Should we check the queue? 1 to check queue, 2 to keep the gameplay. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of ones. I'm seeing a lot of ones. Alright, let's go check the queue, shall we? I have no idea how this is gonna go, by the way. Let's see where it says we are in the queue. Exclamation mark, I love Brits. Nice. Very good. Guys, if you do manage to get one of the codes, please do post a screenshot online or whatever. It's cool to see some of you guys get in. I appreciate you. We still have upwards of sort of 20 to 30 codes left. Let's find out, shall we? 37,000 people! Hold up. This is funny as fuck, dude. That is crazy. They're at 30. They're just queued. They're not even in the game. Look at that, dude. Total scuffery. Total scuffery, chat. The game does it. I just want to point out how ridiculous this is, by the way. Right? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the United Kingdom. 2 o'clock. So it's what? Afternoon in Asia. It's like 9 a.m. East Coast, and then it's like 5 a.m. West Coast, right? So it is not peak hours anywhere. Right? It is not peak hours anywhere in the world, really. And there are 30-something thousand people just sat in the menu. Do you know how insane that is?
We have initiated our attack on Alpha.
I am about for 6 dev. I need a code or the game will be deleted. Trust me. So no, I like the creative ones. Most people usually just spam stuff or tell me that they're fake codes, but boy do I like it when someone gets creative. The game will get deleted. Need a code or I'm gonna drop out of school. I'll gift 5.8 million subs. Please give code. Nice. You were slaying at the event? I was trying. I did quite well, I think. I think we kind of cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is when I was trying to figure out if the M7A2 was worth using, and the answer is definitely no. The noobs are coming, Thomas! Imagine there was a memory leak. Nice. I need a code of the 15-year-old expired milk in my fridge will mysteriously enter my mouth, and you'll be the first... You'll be the first video... You'll be the first to receive a video in the mail. Oh, God. Saxon, thank you for the prime, dude. I appreciate you. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. Love to all of you guys on Twitch. Love to start. I'll be honest with you, it's hard to keep up with. How about friendly fire? No friendly fire in default mode. My dad owns Microsoft. He'll ban you if I don't get a code. Yeah, fairs, bro. So essentially, let me explain how this is going to work, folks. Again, just to reiterate for those of you just joining us, welcome to the stream. You are watching exclusive Battlefield 6 footage live from Los Angeles. I was invited over to LA to play the game. Those of you who saw us, you may have seen us on the official live stream. So that was cool. And then this is the gameplay in the background that you're witnessing right now. We have been given a large number of codes to give away. Those codes are going to appear on the page at random intervals throughout this stream. Okay? So at random intervals throughout the stream, you are going to see codes appear on screen. Those are redeemable. It's a way for us to attempt bots to not get the code. Posting them in chat, unfortunately, does mean that bots will try to take them. If you're quick with it, you have to guess the final digit. It could be a number or a letter, and you can get it. That is today. Tomorrow, if you're watching on YouTube, random codes will be distributed and dropped on screen at random intervals. If you're watching on Twitch, after 30 minutes of watch time, you will be automatically gifted a code to get into early access. That is how the 2 days will work.
We now control objective Delta. Lift the defense! Come on, let's move!
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Where do you find the code after watching for 30 minutes? It will automatically appear in Twitch drops tomorrow.
Enemy contact in my AO!
President Obama here. This game looks pretty cool. Mind if you slide me a code? Nice.
Need a medic!
Yeah, tomorrow, Al Pal, for sure. From your personal opinion, do you recommend pre-ordering game or is it a trap? Don't pre-order anything, dude. Like, there's no point pre-ordering a game where you're going to get free access to it over the next week or two. Like, me personally, I'm a try before you buy kind of guy. I'm looking for a smartwatch right now, and I can't decide whether I'm going to go for an Apple Watch or a Garmin. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go down to a store and I'm going to try the Apple Watch and I'm going to try the Garmin. I'm going to see which one I like. Alright? You've got the opportunity to play the game for free. Give it a try. If you like it, get it. If it's not for you, maybe wait till launch and see if there's some other things that might draw you to it. Garmin Phoenix 8, mate. So there's a Garmin that's on sale in the UK right now, and I've been thinking about it. Let me find it. It's the Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2. It's usually like somewhere around 700, 800 quid. I can get it for 369, like massively on sale. Like massively on sale. Here we go. So this is the watch that's on sale. Like, it's 800 usually. I can get it for 360. The alternative, obviously, is picking up an Apple Watch. Obviously, I've now moved to an iPhone against my will, essentially. That's a great deal for an Epix 2.
Like, obviously I have an iPhone, so the integration is fantastic with an iPhone. Does anybody here have a Garmin watch with an iPhone? And like, what is it like? Is it good? Like, does it work well? CEO of Apple here, I'm gonna need to get... Oh, dude. My partner has a Garmin and an iPhone, perfect integration. I have a Garmin and an iPhone, will share my experience if you share a code with me. Wow. Guys are using me like the village bike, bro. Like the village bike, big man. He said I can't even get a hey. I can't even get a you up text. That's nuts. Why did I switch from Apple to Android? So I bought the MacBook Pro M4 Pro for the Battlefield 6 event. Because I don't know if you guys have seen this, but like to get a good Windows laptop these days, you need to spend like $2 grand or more, right? So I wasn't really willing to do that. Whereas the MacBook Pro M4 Pro is like 1,700 quid, and the editing is really good on it. Like I managed to edit like 4K 60 FPS footage, 4 hours of it in like an hour and a bit. So it's really close to like desktop grade editing in a 14-inch laptop, which is absolutely insane. And it kind of dawned on me that like having AirDrop would be really helpful for that, because I could take like clips and stuff and post them and distribute them really easily to like TikTok and Instagram without having to go through their terrible desktop applications. So that's why I switched over to an iPhone. It wasn't really a choice thing. It was more of like a efficiency thing. I do still prefer Android for the most part, but there are some things that Apple does do better, I will be honest. Okay, right, there are some things that don't make sense. Like, why is there not a vibrate mode? You can either do silent or ring, but you can't do vibrate only. That's odd. There are some other things like, on Android, if you swipe a notification away, you can swipe it in any direction and just get rid of it. On iPhone, you have to swipe them in certain directions. Which is like, okay, I guess. So there's just like a couple... Yeah, but how do you get vibrate on it, okay? How do you get vibrate? Because... Hold on, let me clear my notifications. So I press the button, and it says ring, or it says silent. There's no in between. How? Chat, educate me. Silent means vibration? That doesn't make sense. That makes no sense. I'm seeing a lot of vouchers for the Garmin watch, though. A lot of vouchers for the Garmin watch. Do you guys think I go for Garmin? Like, so I can get the Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2 for $369. £369, down from £739. So it's a fairly hefty sale, right? The alternative is getting the Apple Watch 10, because I'm not really paying for an Ultra, like I can't be arsed. That's too much money. An Apple Watch 10, 46mm is $329. So I can get the Garmin for $369, or I can get the Apple Watch 10 for $329. Yeah, H. Samuel Ross. They've got like a mad sale on it right now. I love my Apple Watch 10. Get the Garmin. Maxeek, thank you for the raid, dude. I appreciate you. Good to see you. It was lovely to spend some time with you as well in LA, bro.
Attention,
Apple Watch Ultra, I've got one, it's great. You can wear your Garmin for a week and a half without charging it. I might go for the Garmin, to be honest with you. Garmin for health and fitness, Apple for everything else.
Overwatch requested on my grid.
There's normally a 10% code knocking around for HS Samuel. Yeah, so I can probably get it even lower, dude. I could probably get it for like 320, which is insane.
We now control objective Foxtrot.
Brother has always had an iPhone, but has always had a Garmin watch. Love my Garmin for everything. Thank you for the advice, chat, because I've genuinely been sitting on this idea for like a week. I'm not going to lie to you lot. Like, I've literally just been sat here for like a week going, I don't know what to get. You know what I mean? Your clip versus Tommy Riggs might have been the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it was sick, dude. Ask ChatGPT. Bro, do I look like a bot to you? What do you mean? Do I look like a bot? What do you mean ask ChatGPT? Whatever just happened to having a think? Alright? Whatever just happened to having a think?
I got enemy.
You know what I'm saying? If you're massive into fitness, then Garmin is specialized for that. Apple Watch 10 is good for health, fitness, and general day-to-day stuff. I do like being able to use Apple Pay on my watch, though. See, I've always thought about the watch stuff for pay, and like I always just end up pulling out my phone anyway. How's my leg? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I like the sounds of missiles firing. You lot have made me decide now. I respect it. You've actually caked it for me. No, I'm actually going to order it right now and do it on stream. Sure. Fuck it, we're bored. You know what I'm saying? Chat, I got the code. Nice one. I'm glad you got it. Congratulations.
Secured. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Alright, chat. You locked in for me, I lock in for you. The Garmin's ordered, boys. The Garmin is ordered. Chat dialed in for me, man. Face ID is starting to bug me out, by the way. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can confirm an enemy hero operating in your area. All call signs. Aircraft now ready for deployment.
Whoosh. All right, Garmin's ordered. Thank you for all of your help, chat. I appreciate you. Making a decision on that was starting to make me pull out my hair. So, I love it. I love it when I'm pushed into a decision by other people. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm like getting sort of like consumer's remorse, I love it when people just go, actually, do you know what, big man? We're just going to tell you what it is instead.
Delta is under hostile attack. We have lost control of Delta.
I had an iWatch, but I went back to analog. The only feature I missed from the watch is Spotify playlist downloaded on the watch, so when I was running, I didn't need my phone. That is nice. There is something to say about modern connectability, isn't there? Like, there is such thing as being too connected. Didn't want to get the Watch Ultra /2. The two, like, the Garmin's 350, or like 330, I think I paid in the end. Like, the Apple Watch 2 Ultra is like £700 or £800. Like, listen, look, if you want me to have that kind of money, you need to start becoming channel members, alright? Or Twitch subs, alright? Bro ain't made like that, you know what I mean? Man's not got a bag like that. You know? I ain't out here dropping 800 quid for fun. Like, guys think I'm drip or drown balling like that. Like, come on, be serious. Listen, I know I'm a streamer, and I know the common conception with streamers and content creators is that we're all swimming in cash. But let me tell you something. Listen, I shop at Lidl, I shop at Aldi. Mums go to Iceland, so do I, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We have initiated our attack on Alpha.
Got your Ultra second-hand for 3. I don't know if I'm willing to buy a second-hand one, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, it might, like, I'm glad it worked for you, but I feel like it's very hit and miss, like, very case-to-case. Isn't streaming online busking? I mean, basically, bro. You've been hitting on my mum at Iceland. I don't know. Is your mum peng? I mean, is your mum peng? I mean, that's the $1 million question.
Objective Alpha is under control.
Maybe I have been. Maybe I have been, bro.
We are targeting objective Delta.
It's a bit of a guessing game, Henry, yeah. Lidl and Audi are decent. There shouldn't be a stigma. Why am I... Bro, if you go to M&S and you're paying £10 for the same chicken that costs like $6, you're a dickhead, alright? Like, let me make it clear. You're not cool. You're just getting robbed. I'll be real, M&S is so shit for how hyped up it is. Bro, like... Do you know what? Listen. I never trust reviews. I never trust reviews, okay? Unless it's restaurant reviews, in which case I mostly trust reviews. Other than restaurant reviews... I just, you know, I give everything a whirl by myself. You know what I mean? Actually, to be fair, we do have something quite funny. When we were in LA, Stod really wanted to go to this pizza place. And Stod is like... religiously, like a review guy. Like, Stott always says, like, you know, what are the reviews like? That's his first question when he asks anything, right? And, like, this one place, like, the reviews were, like, 3 point something, but he said, I really want to go. I was like, okay, all right, sweet, let's see what you mean. And they ended up going. I skipped on it because I had to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and apparently it was awful. See, I don't, you know, look, I don't trust reviews for swanky restaurants. Listen, let me explain how my review system works, okay? I look at the stars, right? And then I look at the volume of reviews. If you're like above 4-star, but you've got thousands of reviews, chances are you are a good place, but you just have a lot of volume, right? And then, like, if you're kind of like 4.5 and above with a couple hundred reviews, chances are you are a really good place. All right, maybe 1,000 reviews, right? Give or take, right? But if you've got loads of like good reviews and you're like 5-star, but I see $4 signs at the bottom of your website or restaurant, I know you're robbing people. I know you are. I know you're robbing people. I know you are making people pay for food that's like this big, like a squiggle of food, and charging them 700 quid for the opportunity. All right. That's my basic rule of thumb. All right. I have been to restaurants before with companies and businesses where you sit down, right, and they're like, right, guys, we're at this really nice restaurant. You know, this is a proper Michelin star restaurant. Big man, why am I eating a gulp? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean this is a nice restaurant? Why have I been served a gulp? Like, thanks for the lack of food? Question mark? I should try Haitian food. I have had Haitian food. It's very good. I've also had Ethiopian food. Banging. Unreal. Been to, there's one in Fulham Broadway-ish. Ethiopian restaurant. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Have I had Filipino food? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I don't know if they still do it, but a couple of the box parks in London have spoon and rice. Unreal, bro. Unreal.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
I'm a slag for some rice. Yeah, fair. I hear it. Great Filipino restaurant in Greenwich. I think I know which one you're talking about, Mr. At, because I actually got my tattoo done in Greenwich. The graphics are fantastic, Kishan. I think people will really enjoy it. Can we talk about the helicopter snipe, by the way? Just quickly? No? Bro, why does the video player on this? I need to get like QuickTime player installed or something, because this Windows default player is terrible. Deep the helicopter snipe, by the way. I saw him go through and I was like, you know what, this is a bit of me. Wabush. What a shot. This is what we got like absolutely ran through. Guys, if it says the code isn't working, you might be on the, like, this isn't the EA app. You don't redeem it on the EA app. It doesn't work that way. You have to use the link that's been listed. Jay Sizzle, I got that code. Nice one, dude. Congrats. Like, this isn't an EA app redemption or a Steam redemption. This is a website redemption, which is linked in chat. I'm even such a nice guy, I'm going to take the guessing element out for you.
Our troops are attacking Bravo. Our forces have neutralized.
Oh yeah, we got like a 3-piece on that RPG. That was nice.
We have secured more objectives.
It will feel good, Uncle, because I'm exhausted, dude. I'm tired. I'm genuinely, like, from the traveling, from everything. Like, I'm cooked, bro. I need time. Yeah, there's 41,000 people waiting, dude. How insane is that? The anti-aircraft cannons in this game seem really well put together, by the way. Read the pinned message in chat, YouTube guys. Please read the pinned message.
We have secured more objectives. Break away!
Mission is still on target. Good work.
Would you say Battlefield is more about objectives and team play and getting kills? 100%, yeah. It definitely is. It's always been more about team play than anything else. Why is it showing services full as I'm in a queue? Because people are insane, dude. And they're already queuing for it. Paolo, good to see you. Yeah, I'm seeing like 40,000 people waiting. Battlefield 6 doesn't have streaks. It's vehicles only.
Troops have captured Charlie.
Is there prox chat? So this is the interesting thing about that. So allegedly there is no prox chat in the game, right? In terms of multiplayer. But there is a prox chat setting called world chat in the game. So I'm assuming that prox chat will be in the BR.
We have lost control of Echo.
This is footage from the LA event. No, the servers are going live at the same time, Hot Scones.
I have eyes on an enemy vehicle bearing south.
We've neutralized Foxtrot.
What do I think of COD players moving to Battlefield? I mean, it doesn't bother me at all, really. I think, you know, ultimately they are, like, FPS fans are FPS fans, and they're going to go to wherever they think they can get the best FPS experience. You know what I'm saying?
Our troops have secured more objectives. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
curious for the new war tapes. I never really got to play the new war tapes. Yeah, so tomorrow on Twitch, if you're watching at any point on Twitch, it will work. Like, tomorrow on Twitch, you have to watch for 30 minutes and you automatically get in. That's how tomorrow on Twitch works. Today, codes are appearing live on the page. Can you explain the Battlefield game modes like Rush? Well, Rush is, if you've never played Rush, Rush is basically large-scale search and destroy, but with respawns. So you get 2 MCOMs, you have to arm the MCOM and detonate it. The other team has an opportunity to defuse the MCOM. It's a really fun mode. I love Rush. Rush is one of my favorite modes of all time. Yeah, there's 2 different war tapes. I'm interested to try both. I'm personally using high dynamics to start with, but I want to see what war tapes looks like. 9 a.m. in the UK tomorrow, Thomas. So 8 o'clock UTC, 9 a.m. BST.
We've spotted enemy rockets to your south.
Conquest is basically large-scale domination with 64 players, 32 v 32.
We now control objective Echo.
And Breakthrough is basically Rush, but with capture flags instead of MCOMs. More intense audio must be compressed and boosted frequency. Something like that, dude. I don't really know the full ins and outs of it. Rush is my favorite game mode, personally, as is Conquest. I'm more of a classical Battlefield guy. Like, I don't mind Breakthrough. I don't think Breakthrough is a bad mode, but I've always had more fun playing Rush and Conquest than I do on Breakthrough. Bro, Benny made me die in the event, bro. So imagine in the event, I'm chatting to Benny and I'm like, Benny, bro, I'm going to give you the best gun run possible. Like, I'm literally just going to fly you over like 12 to 20 people and you can just keep gunning and gunning and gunning. And he shouts to the right of me, he's like, why isn't my missile firing? I'm like, bro, why are you trying to use an air-to-surface missile when we could be cannoning people? I was literally like to him, like, dude, like, what are we doing?
Right, we have initiated our attack on Charlie.
Yeah, that means you're in, Happy Bird.
Our troops are attacking Alpha.
Oh, what a snipe, dude. Can I explain why the queue is so big right now? Because people are that excited for this game. Like, I literally texted, like, our EA group chat and said, like, whatever your... Like... I said, whatever your estimation for server is tomorrow, double it. Because it's going to be ridiculous.
Our troops are attacking Alpha.
What FPS were we getting at the event? We were getting high enough FPS that I didn't feel the need to check. And I didn't have, like, frame rendering on or anything like that. Like, I literally, like... We had high enough frames that I didn't feel the need to look at the frames. Well, yeah, guys, the code's invalid because other people have redeemed it quicker than you.
Attention, we're attacking
I don't need to explain how code redemption works, surely.
The enemy is trying to take control. Stop them.
Surely I don't. You're redeeming it on the wrong website, folks. Use the link that has been provided, folks. Use the provided link. If you read the instructions, it might work. And include the hyphens as well. Because I'm a nice guy and I thought, you know what, yeah, these guys, like, use the correct website and use the hyphens. I'm a nice dude, bro.
We have initiated our attack on Echo.
The enemy now control more objectives. Our forces have neutralized Delta.
One by one, we'll keep them rolling, folks. We'll keep them rolling. Still got quite a few to go through.
Okay, objective Delta is under control. Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Some of you just type for a living. Hell chat, I got that code. Thanks, Tactical Brett. Nice, dude. Glad you got it.
Hostiles are engaging objective Delta.
Redeem code didn't work on the hub. Game's gone. Game's gone, dude.
Objective Alpha is under enemy control.
I'm going to manually give out a few on Twitch as well in whispers. Because I'm feeling curious.
Objective.
Feeling like a nice guy today.
Our attack on Alpha is in progress. Enemies are attacking objective Charlie.
Once these codes are whispered to you, they are gone, right?
Objective Charlie has been lost.
Hey, thank you for the primes, guys. I appreciate you. Uncle Nick, what's on the telly? Cray, yes. Check your whispers if you haven't already. I'm simply just trying to get people in as much as possible. Make sure you're using it on the right side, Cray. Right website. It's Zay, thank you for the prime, I appreciate you. Like I say, I'm just trying to get as many of you in as possible, alright?
All squads, objectives have been marked. Secure and hold those positions. Hostiles are inbound.
Thank you to all the support guys across all the platforms. I appreciate you. This stream looks like chaos. It feels like chaos. I haven't had a competent thought in about 5 minutes.
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective. Alright, we have secured Bravo.
It's been a bit of a mad one. Server queue is 1900. Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
Hostile forces are attacking Charlie. Be advised, objective Echo is under
I just think of the ad revenue, yeah. Gosh. If only it was that simple.
We're engaging objective Echo.
Codes get you early access tomorrow. The queue is 30,000. Jesus Christ, dude. Hi, MZ. Welcome to pain. Alright, I'm gonna give one code away to whoever gives me the most creative request in Twitch chat
Enemy attack is underway on Delta.
right now. Alright. Whoever gives me the most creative request in Twitch chat right now.
We're winning the fight. Maintain our offensive.
I'll give you proof of aliens for a code. Forklift prong my sack and tattoo. I'll send my mum to your house if you give me a code. I will get employee of the month if I get a code from my boss. Give me a code. I need to buy a BlackBerry so I can ask a girl to send me her BBM pin. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Yeah, go on, have that. You can have one. I'll give out some more. That's a really good one. Credit to you. That one tickled me. Yo, babes, what's your BBM? No, I don't give a shit if you're a sub. I don't give a shit if you gift subs. Like, if you gift me 100 subs right now, I'm not giving you a code. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just here because I want one of you guys to give me a laugh, bro. I think there's a rate limit. Okay. Try again later, CG. Let me know how it goes. Oh my word. I have evidence Westy is a Russian spy. Nice one.
Enemies are attacking Delta.
Asa, I don't even think I can read that one out loud on stream. That's how mad that was. I'll get my mum to subscribe. Right, like I said, there needs to be no fiscal transactions will sway me. Okay, it's not how this works. You can't bribe me for codes.
Charlie's under enemy control.
Get any codes for Skate? I hope I can play Skate soon, man. I really want to play Skate. I need the code to fix the teeth of all British people. Nice.
We are targeting objective Delta.
Please make an OnlyFans where you post fit pics of your feet submerged in Nutella. Right. That's certainly something. Yes, with the dashes. Record them with the dashes. Deploying grandma with C4 in her knitting bag. The objective won't know what hit her. Oh gosh, some of these are good.
Charlie has been neutralized. Attack support is needed on the mark.
I deserve a code because I single-handedly held objective butter with nothing but a spoon, a dream, and crippling emotional damage. Valid.
Be advised, hostile troops have secured more objectives.
Objective Delta neutralized.
We'll give you that one. Well played. Well played.
Our troops are still controlling the fight. Be advised, objective Charlie is under hostile
Oh
attack.
dear. Madness. Absolute madness.
Enemies are attacking Delta.
Oh dear. Oh, this was a sick streak, by the way. Hold on. This like streak that I got towards I keep wanting to call it Abbasid, but it's not Abbasid, it's Cairo. Like it used to be called Abbasid and now it's Cairo.
Be advised, objective Echo is under attack.
Like this streak on Cairo is crazy, dude.
Charlie has been neutralized. Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Be advised, hostiles have secured objective Echo. Be advised, hostile troops have secured more objectives.
This is the best way of teaching the next generation to touch type.
Objective Delta
Nice.
neutralized.
Yeah, we got some really nice streaks going on Cairo. God damn it, dude. It's gonna take me a while, bro. I keep trying to call bloody Liberation Peak Capstone as well.
Still controlling the fight. Be advised, objective Charlie is under hostile attack.
Was there anything you didn't enjoy whilst playing? I mean, obviously the shotgun being bugged was less than ideal. Like you did just get insta-killed by the shotty because the pellets are bugged on it, so they don't have any spread. Nah, I think I just ate a headshot. I didn't like certain balancing parts of the game, so like the fact that on Cairo, when you're in breakthrough and you're attacking, the defenders get an IFV at one point, which makes it really hard to push through. Like, I'm not really sure why they gave the defenders an IFV. How's the hit reg? Kind of hard to say because we were playing in a LAN environment. But like, it definitely is 60 hertz. I know that much. Like minimum 60, 64 hertz. There's no way it was any lower than that. I mean, I hope the servers hold up tomorrow, but I really don't know, dude. Like, it's kind of one of those ones where I'm not too sure.
All right, our troops are taking Delta.
Clark, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
The servers are done? Bro, it honestly feels like the servers might be done. Like, the servers are probably going to get chalked, like, at the rate this is happening.
We're still winning the fight. Our strategy is working.
We are attempting to capture Delta.
EA isn't letting me sign in, it's over. Rough. Differences between the labs and this build? Dude, like, I'll be honest with you, when I played Battlefield Labs, I thought that the game was going to get delayed. Like, when I played Battlefield Labs, I thought, like, this game is in a really rough state. There's no way, like, that they're going to release the game as is. Like, to me, that's kind of how it came across. Like, I thought that when Labs happened, like, the game was so far behind in places that, like, there was just no way. Like, that's kind of how I viewed it. Like, you know, Labs was, like, probably 3-4 months old in terms of build time. So, like, when you played it, you were like, holy crap, like, a lot of, like, stuff in this felt kind of busted. But it kind of dawned on me that, well, no, Labs were just the quick builds that they could put out fast. So even though it wasn't very polished, they could still test things that would help in the final version. So, like, I would liken this to be almost a completely different experience than Labs. Like, I effectively, so in June of this year, so over a month ago, Dark Crypto, thank you for the prime. So, in June of this year, I got to play, hold on, sorry. In June of this year, I got to play, the build in progress for the beta. So, like, it wasn't quite the beta build, but, like, it was the build that they were working on for the beta, if that makes sense. So I got to try that. And, like, that build that we played in June was the first time I played the game and I thought, holy crap, like, they're kind of onto something here, do you know what I mean? Like, every other build that we had played up until that point had felt quite rough. And because it had felt quite rough, like, it was just sort of like a, I'm not too sure about this, like, you know, I don't really know if this is going to go off the way they think it's going to go off. Like, it was really hard to kind of get a gauge of, like, where the game was at when we were playing these earlier builds of the game. Because, like, you know, you could get a feel for the direction and what they were trying to do. You could get a feel for some of the core mechanics. But, like, you couldn't really get a feel for the loop of the game because there were so many, like, jarring and juddering issues in Battlefield Labs. But playing that build in June, which was what would be the beta build, it was the beta build in progress. I was like, holy shit, like, these guys are cooking. Like, that was the first, like, we finished that like playback session in June and had like a feedback session with the devs. Spoke to them about certain things that we liked and didn't like, so on and so forth. And that was the first time, like, I finished playing the game and I was like, damn, I want to play right away. Like, I wanted to play straight away immediately after.
Objective marked. Support the attack.
Like, that's how that worked for me.
Okay, be advised. Enemy tank operating in your area. Over.
We have neutralized Charlie.
So, like, you know, going into the LA event, I didn't really know what to expect. Like, going into the LA event, I assumed that we would get a decent build of the game, but I didn't know whether or not it was going to be like super polished. And then when I sat down and played the build that we played for the reveal event, which is what you're seeing now, I was stunned, dude. Like, we finished our first capture day and I immediately wanted to carry on playing. Like, we had been in that room for like 6 hours just recording footage onto these SSDs, and almost immediately the first thought that popped into my head was, I really just want to play this again. So, you know, it was... After Labs, I was quite sad about it. Glad this is better. Like, honestly, yeah. Like, when I first played Labs, you know, obviously as a content creator, I've kind of got a plan 6 months ahead. Like, I've got to think to myself, okay, well, what is my end of year going to look like? How much am I going to be streaming this? What am I making content on? How am I releasing content? Yada, 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 right? So I had all of these, like, you know, question marks around it. Like, oh, you know, is Battlefield actually going to be a game this year? Like, I knew the BR, like, was leaked or rumored or whatever. Like, there were lots of things where I was like, oh, I knew these things, like, potentially were on the pipeline, but, like, until I get to play it, I'm not really sure. And then when I finally played it at this, like, recording event in LA and streaming event in LA, I just sat there and thought, wow, like, this is the shit, dude. And you got to bear in mind as well, like, we're in these, like, hyper sweaty lobbies. Like, we're in hyper sweaty lobbies against, like, some of the best players in the world, like, both in terms of there being core Battlefield community members, and then also in terms of people like Nadeshot, Scump, you know, people being there. And, like, even though we're against these, like, hyper sweaty situations, we still had fun. Like, even though we were in this sort of crazy hyper sweaty lobby, we still had fun. Like, and that's something I haven't experienced in modern gaming in quite some time. Shotgun was the great equalizer. It sure as hell felt like it, I'll tell you that. Alright, folks, I'm going to quickly run downstairs and grab a drink, because I need to hydrate.
Defend the marked objective.
Little snickety snack. Need a little snickety snack.
All call signs. Eliminate all enemies on site. Let's go.
Nice little squad wipe. Like, off rip.
All call signs. Eliminate all enemies on site. Let's go.
What's your favorite class to play during the event? Honestly, I think I enjoyed Engineer the most. Just because I really like the sub. Battlefield 6 kind of feels like Battlefield 5 in terms of pacing. Somewhere between Battlefield 5 and somewhere between Bad Company 2. By the way, folks, we are still randomly whispering people on Twitch as well. Do you think the gunplay feels overall arcadey, or is it more than it looks? I just thought it was fun. I honestly enjoyed the gunplay. Like, I know some people sort of like, oh, like it looks like this, it looks like that, it looks like it's too easy. I actually just had fun with it. AA is not sticky like COD, no. This is gameplay from LA, folks, that I was invited to. Steve, thank you for the prime. Sorry, I keep missing some of these. Nimpus, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you. If there isn't an M16A3, we riot. Nice. It's hilarious that there are so many people queuing to play the beta, but like early access doesn't go live until tomorrow morning. Yeah, we were cooking, bro. There is aim assist, but nowhere near the amount of aim assist that you've seen. Mr. Sparkle, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate you. They should just open it 12 hours early. Dude, if they opened it tonight, it would be like pandemonium. I think the entire internet would just catch on fire. TL Scott, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you. I wonder how hard the servers are going to crash. It is a good question, isn't it? Like, I think you need to bear in mind, like, you know, like, the gunplay in terms of us controlling recoil and making it look easy doesn't necessarily mean that is the case. Like, we made it look easy because we play for the game. Do I think the game will need more recoil on the whole? Probably, like a decent amount of it. You could be in a server queue right now, Alex, but the servers don't go live until 9 AM tomorrow. So you won't actually be able to play any of the modes until then. Like, a lot of people, like, are referencing, like, the LMG clip where, like, Scum fires the LMG and there's no recoil. But, like, the LMG in question is designed to have no recoil. But it's also got really low bullet velocity and really low damage. Servers go live at 9 AM tomorrow. Codes are not region locked, no. I play controller. I do mouse and key as well. But I was playing with controller at the event, and to be honest with you, at the event, my settings weren't even completely dialed in. Like, I'd say, like, 3 of my primary settings were, like, completely scuffed. So, like, I did okay at the event. I think I played quite well. I think I was the highest performing controller player there. But my settings video is now live for controller. So you can use that for better settings. Make sure you're checking your whispers, by the way, folks. Some of you will have had codes dropped into your whispers. Have I met Vince Zampella? I've spoken to him briefly, but nothing crazy. Uh, 2.33 coefficient for a 21x9 gun. DS Killer 13, thank you for the thank you for the prime, I appreciate you.
I got you.
43,000 people in queue. That's nuts. Let's I'll tell you what, let's take a look at the queue. Let's see where we're at. One of you who's watching, I messaged you a redeem link. I forget who it was who I whispered the redeem link to, but if you could whisper the redeem link back to me, that would be great. So if you've been whispered a code and it doesn't work, there's a separate link that it does work on that's a little bit different to the one that was sent to you originally. Let me just quickly check my here you go, Cray. Shout out Cray, there you go. Cray and Wicked. There you go, try that one. There you go. Yeah, so there's a second link called myaccount.ea.com where that redeem does work. A couple of you have been whispered codes now as well. 49,000! Thank you very much to all of you guys. There are 49,000 people in queue. Dark Shadow General, thank you for the Prime. It's 9 AM UK time it goes live. Mad, isn't it? Dudun, 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 dudun. 46,000 people, bro. That's crazy, man. Have you like deeped how many people that actually is? Oh, no worries, TR Scott. Hope you enjoy it, buddy. By the way, folks, we are just going to quickly show you the controller settings one last time, like in terms of what we've achieved with them. If you are somebody who does play controller, Ryan, thank you very much for the gifted. If you are somebody who does play controller, please do check out the video. It is live on my YouTube channel right now. And you can go ahead and see for yourself in 2042, where the only difference in 2042 is the FOV is vertical, so the value is 78 instead of 110. But you can see what those settings look like in-game. So I'm going to show you what the settings that we've cooked up for controller look like on 2042. There will be full gyro support by the looks of it, Raul.
Just in time.
So ABJZ. ABJZ. I think it's Z66. ABJZ66, yeah. ABJZ66, there we go. So let's go. What's a high recoil weapon? AM40 maybe? I mean, it should really go somebody who has ammo.
Everyone, ready up.
So here you can kind of see what this is going to look like. So these are the exact same controller settings, but in 2042. So you can see the left and right is really snappy. Like really, really fast. Like you can actually like move around the screen really well. Like this is not mouse and keyboard. This is literally on a controller. And then actually shooting, pretty decent. So if you haven't seen the controller settings video, make sure you check it out. As you can probably see from what we're doing in game here. As you can probably see from what we're doing in game here. It works. And if you get into the server queue on Battlefield 6, you can, if you've preloaded the game, you can already set up your settings. Can't believe the amount of options there are for controller. Trust me, I couldn't believe it either. Sure, I might actually load into a regular game of 2042 and see. Just to like fact or cap this and show you guys that these controller settings actually work. Yeah, there's an aim training Battlefield Portal thing.
Maria Falk reporting for
I don't know what Conquest Ascension is. Close Quarters Conquest, let's do that. We'll just do a quick round of Close Quarters Conquest to show how things are working. Check DMs. Where, Torbis? That doesn't narrow it down for me a lot. What platform am I checking DMs on? Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. We literally just checked it. 50k. It's nuts. There's just 50,000 people just waiting, dude. It isn't even out yet. I think it's because they've seen some of us stream early footage. And, like, maybe they think that they can go and play right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe they think that's how that works. I don't know. Like, it kind of feels like that's sort of what's happened. All right, we're going to do a quick live fire controller test. Oh, one thing I do need to do, actually, is I need to change my binds to alternate. There we go. I always crouch and slide with the others. So these exact controller settings are what we'll be running tomorrow. Meta weapon is a VHX AR. It's bold of you to assume I have that unlocked, Torbis. Accidentally turned on my burst fire because I'm a smart guy. It's amazing how 2042 like has changed a lot since launch. I don't know what map this is, but like this is basically just somebody making Araka Harbor Big Edition. Or at least that's what it feels like. I mean, I've not really played a lot of 2042 because I just never bothered. Once the game was kind of where it was at for me. Golly, the TTK in 2042 is Insane. It's faster than Battlefield 6. It's always funny going back to an older version of a game once you've played the new one. I mean, this map is literally just stay in hardcover simulator, isn't it?
Secured by our troops.
Stay in hardcover or perish simulator.
Hostiles attacking one of our objectives. Our troops have secured more sectors than the hostiles.
It's actually crazy just how different this game feels to Battlefield 6. It really is like playing two very separate games. Which obviously is the intention, but... I think I'm happy to say the controller settings are working.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
If anybody asks me if the controller settings are good, just show them that. Just show them that sequence of gameplay and say, yeah, I think we're alright, dude. I had no idea they added an AK-5C to Battlefield. Oof. So this is actually a pretty nice map, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, 2042 was not a great game, but this is actually a really nice map. Lol, back on Battlefield. Instant near top of leaderboard. GG. Oh, I forgot I can heal myself, can't I? Just fire these stupid stims at the floor and shit. Oh, unlucky. Oof. At least I can very safely say that I'm Battlefield 6 ready tomorrow. Might slightly scale down my sense ever so slightly because I am overshooting a couple of shots. I think I'm on like 40 at the minute. I might drop it to like 36. Where are we? I'll go 36 and try that. That might feel a bit more in sync and natural. Oh yeah, it does.
Enemy forces at half strength.
Reloading! Enemy down! My partner's down!
I forgot there was a dude with a shield in this. Ooh. Deary me. Thank you, Bud. I appreciate it. I think the controller settings are going to work a treat. It's honestly just like offsetting... offsetting a couple of values can be a little bit tricky. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of reached a point where it's mostly just changing sense up and down. But it's not too bad. Like, I think I've got them into a comfortable spot. It's nice that I can test them. I know 2042 is a different game and it's got slightly different gun mechanics, but you can at least test the responsiveness of that in this. It's pretty good.
Ammo right here!
Why they thought adding any kind of cluster grenade to this game was a good idea is truly its own question.
Danger located. Threat marked.
Yeah, I mean, look, unfortunately I only have limited amounts of codes, right? If it was down to me, I'd just give all of you access, but unfortunately I do not have that in my locker. So I've just tried to get as many of you in as possible, really. If I get any more codes, obviously there still are like 1 or 2 left. If I get some more codes, I will be posting them on socials and whatnot, just to try and get people in, but... Like I say, tomorrow there will be more codes as well on the YouTube stream, and there will also be Twitch drops where you only need to watch 30 minutes on Twitch to get access, so it's pretty straightforward. Me on 2042? I know, it's a whole new world, dude. So at the bare minimum tomorrow, like on Twitch tomorrow, you will guaranteed get in 30 minutes, so...
Man down!
Our troops are holding Sector Delta.
Good 30 minutes isn't a crazy amount of time, like it's... Accidentally put my gun into burst fire mode, because it's super close to the bottom key. Gosh, why they let anybody ever self-heal themselves in this game? Truly beyond me. Oh, got sniped. Game's gone. Oh, got rezzed. Nice. Game's not gone. I got killed again. Game's gone. It's... I haven't actually sniped in this game a huge amount, so... Okay, there you go. And they asked me, how's that going? And I said, honestly, I'm not too sure. What was I say, I haven't sniped a huge amount in 2042. I wonder what that's like now. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, the new controller settings are working in absolute truth. This is the most responsive controls I've ever felt in a Battlefield game in terms of my own custom settings. And I have covered a lot of Battlefield games. So if you're on controller, dude, like, please do watch that video, because this is a joke. Like... Like, this is the best controller setup I think I've done for a video game in quite some time. So you can test them in 2042 right now and refine them a little bit so they're ready for 6 tomorrow. But so far so good. The controller video is available on my channel. Oh, that guy's in a really annoying spot.
Success! One down!
GG's.
They're falling back.
GG's.
Good work, no patch. You won allies back home.
Ooh. Nice one. Right. Fabulous, that. Apparently we were the best squad, whatever that means. Oh, I was nearly top of the leaderboard. Not bad. I mean, I don't play 2042 and we were literally just testing controller settings, so we'll take it. We'll take it indeed. Oh dear, we'll take it. Right, folks. Thank you very much for your support today. It's been absolutely ridiculous. There's been loads of you. We're going to go raid somebody over on Twitch. Got anybody who I follow who's in the same category right now? Nope. We're going to go raid Otter. I don't think Otter has codes, so please don't spam him. Actually, Joe, we'll raid Stallion. Stallion doesn't have codes, so I am just going to raid him. So don't be weird, but like, go and join him. Go say hi at the bare minimum. So GG. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all being here. Tomorrow, we will have codes on Twitch and on YouTube. They'll be going out at the same time. Drops will be enabled. It'll be fabulous. Enjoy. So it'll be wonderful. We'll have everything, Twitch, YouTube, all of it in the same place. It'll be fantastic. And I will see you all there.